Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's gonna be enjoying the weekend. And hopefully I can enjoy you a little bit with some more Dune. Let's see if it will launch. Why is it always so slow on starting up? Anyway, how's everybody doing? Is everybody done working? Ready for the weekend? Are you on your last straw of work? Ah. Let's go! Now, of course, there will be a big question will be who will join us later. I know at least Damon will be off for the weekend. I won't be here on Sunday, so you have to do without me. And yeah, let's see if we can at least catch up a little bit on him in terms of levels. Damn, we're like what, 20 levels behind? Maybe 30 by now?
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakis. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Now, there is one thing that I find always curious about this intro. That all the others led to horror, and this one leads to us. But weren't the Fremen eradicated anyway? So wasn't there, even in this universe, a lot of horror? You still see what's going on? And also, we had that discussion the other day with Damon, and I believe from what I googled afterwards is that The girl born from Lady Jessica and Leto Atreides isn't that doesn't have the same name in both universes. Anyway. A little bit of food for thought. Yay, we're back. The base still fully operational. Whee. Ooh. Did I? Inventory. Did I actually forget to seal this part up? Oh. Nobody said anything. Oh, damn. Never paid much attention to that, but that is still something that I think they could change upon. If you now have this offset. Circuit stable for another 17 days. Nice. Don't to worry about that. Come on. It initially didn't want to go on its own. Or not on its own. On my command. Gate. Opera seat. Go, I hope. Let's see. No. Stop with the consumption of water. Bada boom. One other thing. There. Now we can reach them from this side. Okay, apparently we have some aluminium. So yeah. Let the other one make perhaps some iron. Good. Do. Compact compactor. Let me grab one for myself. I don't know. Should I be Mort and at least store some of this back on Arrakis? Anyway, let me first check fifth trial. The riddle of the fifth trial seems to indicate a location in the Haga Rift to the east, where the earth has sundered across the bridge of stone, where monoliths lean, or is Para east. Next step of this trial follows the path of the Tanzani wanderers who apparently became the Fremen. Is what it means to find the Fremen? Investigate the wreck. Yeah. Yada yada yada. Let me also check back with him. You know what? Here it is. Let's do that later. Probably have to travel places. Yes, sir. All right. Small, small, small. There. Pink. Banner. Should be okay-ish. So where did we want it to go first? Eliminate the sandflies. Altitude. Altitude. Rain. Rain. Altitude. See. Really? Did I never go to this Serial testing station 23. I've really been slacking this much. Giggity. Let me make sure that I grab enough whatchamacallit, crap on the way. Uh-oh. Did I get myself stuck? I don't know how else to get myself out of there, so... You cool respawn. Wah wah! Oh. Now let's not do that again. Two of the scrap pieces. Alright. Don't worry. Oh, it's more towards... Alright. Bit of... Yeah, that ought to be a player.
Attention. Briggs and Molander have been sent to the slave pits, each with a dozen inkvine lashes to speed them on their way. Let this be a lesson to you all. We make examples out of a select few slaves when needed, but only when we have orders from above. We are here to do a job. The captives are not your personal playthings. Anyone who doesn't understand that will join those two in the pits.
Yeah. Oh boy. Not the pits. Speaking of pits. There we go. Nobody thus far?
No one will listen. On your knees. Identify yourself.
Identify myself? Sounds like somebody outside the street here wants to let everybody know he's got a motorcycle.
See someone.
Oh boy. I think I might not be alone. Luckily we don't do PvP, right? Okay. Catty cat.
Push back the enemy. Clear it.
Double checking that I'm not forgetting anything.
Another slave. Get the cage open. Lay down.
Back to the topper. I know that the storage is full. No, wrong button. There. Oh. More loot is needed. I'll probably take this down. Makes me wonder what is weighing me down so much right now. Oh. Or... Hmm. I'm gonna drop those. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that. And out there. A little bit out of the way. And craft. And I'm probably drop. Saves me some inventory. Bye-bye. Get a friend. Again with the heavy darts. Oh? Wait, what the hell? That was glitchy. Wait. Was this one of the caves that I've already visited? By chance? You'd be like, yeah. All down to ruins, yada yada yada. Just a cave kinda does look familiar, but I can't remember it. Huh. Yeah, I can definitely do with a little bit more volume sometimes. Oh. Why?
State your business.
Hey, I already talked to
All
them.
you need to know is, in the house words, the hammer of wealth. The alloys we appear as a planet of rolling hit. We are rather proud of our built over the century. I'm Theodoric. Like many in my, I felt this is where my house wishes that I must. All you need.
Alright. Okay, so it is the oh. No? Uh-huh.
Take it you're not a heat mirage. Who are you? He was practically a kid when I trained him. An orphan turned soldier. Guess I filled in for something he was missing. May as well ask your questions. Only thing I have left is time. And I don't have much of that. My family's been with the Atreides since time out of mind. Not nobles. Never far up the chain. But our fates have always been tied with that house. That's all gone now. It's... When we came to Arrakis, we were Atreides. We're not anymore. We lost it somewhere in this war of assassins.
But you're a decorated soldier. A hero.
The ceremonies fade from memory. The medals have no weight. Maybe Skorda figured that out. Maybe he was never the ally I thought he was.
Well, tell me about him.
He was my brother in blood. Saved each other's lives more than once. He was always a loose cannon, though. He always had this ability to make you look the other way. Like the time the Duke himself stepped in on his behalf. Or that last favor he asked me.
What did he ask you to do?
I was commander of the Catheria. Skorda asked me to carry some cargo aboard. No records, no questions. Smuggling, sure, but he said it was important. I agreed to all that. That's just how it was with Skorda. We got ambushed over Arrakis. The Catheria, the Delphus, and the Euphoria. All shot down.
Where's the wreckage?
It'd be a
We already
kindness
know.
not to answer. But it's not far. Just over yonder. But if you're looking for
Yonder.
Skorda's cargo, you're too late. Bandits came in that night. They went straight for it. They knew it was something valuable. The only one who could have known those particular containers were of any significance. Damn you. Damn you, Skorda.
What was in his cargo?
Wasn't what it seemed. Whatever it was. Every crash survivor who came in contact with it eventually died. And they didn't die well. I held each of them while their bodies liquefied. While they screamed for loved ones not there. I think my body held out so they wouldn't have to die alone. But I'm fading fast. Skorda betrayed me. My house abandoned us. Secrets and secrets.
House Atreides abandoned you?
I called and called. When I finally contacted my superiors, they were worried about diseases or contamination, but agreed to send help. No help came. Time passed. A lot of it. I marked it in the deaths of my crew. Finally, call came in. Some woman asked lots of questions about the symptoms. She told me to leave the sick behind. They couldn't risk taking them back. I couldn't do that. When the last of them died, I abandoned the wreck.
No one came to help you, even after that?
I don't think there was ever a plan to help us. I think we were just a petri dish to be studied.
Uh-oh.
Poor Anton. He's getting the hint. I could tell. He's just slower to let the ideals go. You tell him I did my duty, as I saw it. You tell him that.
Arrakis has compromised us all, but House Atreides has not abandoned you.
Andrea Gannon. That's who I talked to. She spoke of my crew the way scientists talk about lab rats. That's House Atreides now.
Oh, Anton didn't abandon you.
No?
And he's not an outlier. He and others hold to what he and others hold to what the Atreides were.
Maybe. Maybe we can still be who we were. But even if I return to the Atreides, I don't think I have much time. Tell Anton. Tell him I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Did you leave any good loot? It's the same. Check something in real quickly. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Since it was a... No? Oh, a hidden test. Oh, yeah. That's the one I think I found. Nice. Really? Boop. Oh boy. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Mm-hmm. Give me the loot. Ah. And I almost did it again. Yeah. It was a rough landing.
God, how many days now? I lost track. Cloris brought us to some stashed cargo. Told us to help ourselves. Why someone needed to bring us to Arrakis is beyond me. I'm thanking my lucky stars for it now. Why were we sent to this horrible planet? Or maybe there's something down here poisoning us. Why is no one coming? I mean, has our Duke betrayed us?
I do love how it's always like something went wrong. We've been betrayed by our masters, our superiors. Sure.
Ship's log. Atreides vessel Cassiria. Captain Katrina Chloro's reporting. We've been wrecked planet-side. I know our emergency transponder is functioning. Where is our relief? We are desperately short of all our enemies are continuing to attack by thousands of deserters out to steal what little we have left. And now, an unknown illness is downing my crew. They're dropping like flies. On the verge of death. We've scoured the cargo for everything we can use. That includes Captain Skorda's personal hush-hush edition. It makes no sense. Why smuggle this onto Arrakis? What is Skorda playing at? My people are dying. Why has our house forsaken us? Where is our relief?
There is none. I think I... checked everything up there. Boy. Mind your step. Mind your step.
I think this is it. My legs feel like jelly. My face too. The others that stayed are gone. God, if that's what awaits me, I should have been braver. Gone out with my guns blazing against those deserters instead of This will let it be known that I'll blast it all. Whoever finds this, just get out.
Yep, let's get out. Let's get out of here. We need to go back to him. What I'll probably do is quickly drop off the top part and some of the resources back at base. Up, and away! That is sandstorm incoming.
It seems we both yet live.
I found and questioned Flag Officer Katrina. She said...
Katrina Chloros is dead.
I'm sorry. It was not well when we met.
Puddle of gore. And that's all that's left of her. Word just came in from above. She succumbed to the mysterious malady that's going around. And they knew. They knew. My superiors chose to let her rot, to observe her like a specimen, just to collect the data.
Sorry to hear. Having spoken to her, she seemed like a decent sort.
She was. More than you know. She taught me. She's the reason I am the person I am today. We could have saved her. Soldier, hero, mentor. She was one of us. She wasn't a lab rat to study. This was not right. This was not honorable.
Oh, the details are in my
I don't want your
report.
damn report. I don't want this twisted spycraft trade. I don't want this damn war of assassins.
What? I have new information. I investigated the wreck.
Listen, we left Kaladin as Atreides. I don't know what we are anymore. All I know is that I am done participating in this twisted game. You want to deliver your report? Take it to my direct superior, Andrea Gannon. Tell her I'm done. Congratulations. Your star is rising.
Oh, wow. Fire, I will! Ba, 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 ba. Goddamn Arconant.
I've been thinking about Kynes and the testing stations. This focus on changing Arrakis.
Oh?
There used to be a dream on this planet that it could be something more. I think that is why Kynes sent me that letter.
Managed to cultivate plants here?
I'm an uncommonly good botanist. I'm not boasting. It's why I ended up on Kytane in the first place. And why else would Kynes want me? There are dozens of better options in the field of planetology.
Think Kynes wanted your help with terraforming?
That's the thing. I just don't know. But there might be a way to find out, if you'll help me with another task.
What do you want me to do this time?
I need you to deliver a report of my progress to my superior, Cyprian Io. And while you're there, I need you to convince him to give me access to Kynes' research. He's a product of the Regis Familia, with everything that entails. A good family, a strong bloodline, and wealth beyond a but that has made him spoiled, lazy, and incompetent. I doubt he understands more than the basic fundamentals of planetology. Yet, here we are. Be careful. While Arrakis is under the... Here, take these Shigawire reels. They contain the details of my audit that... He was holding court at the Seleucid Bull, an officer's bar, when I last saw him. Look for him there.
Goodbye.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh boy. Yep. Here she comes. If I can speed up a bit. Come on.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Just in the nick of time. Oh. Wait. Oh. I think Damon also managed to get one. Okay. Look at all the research points. Is there still anything in the aluminum sector that I needed to do? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna research. Been really staring to me at me. The assault. Ouch. Okay, but this one had. I see. Anyway, that was the duraluminum. So, the last things that I have research are just thinking. Find a Suk Doctor in Harko village. Okay, so at some point I do have to get to Arrakis, but I'm quickly gonna run to the toilet for a second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so for this I need to go to Harco. I guess I need to check with our Mentat buddy. Let me check something though real quickly. There we go. You know, on the other hand, I think we got so much of this. Yeah, will be 20 days. Turn these off for now because we have enough water. That might mean if we're or a little bit cautious with the power consumption here. Well, that one has no power, that one has no power. Air station does. Now we can turn it off. No power, no power, no power, no power. This is kind of still interesting. Like, what the heck is then still running right now? If we're using 220. But this is 24. I mean, makes sense. Oh. Yeah, 24. 72. Hmm. So that's interesting. Somewhere I'm still consuming 100 power. That's just base operations because of this sky. I might be able to check that. Okay, so this unit uses 30 power. And yet there's then still about 70 power unaccounted for. Right? Oh. Oh, you dumbass. Yep. Alright. These two. Although they don't need to purify the blood right now because we have a lot of water. They can't do it. That's why they're active. Wah, 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 wah. Whee.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Atreides and their war levies. All right.
Yeah, it feels like the Atreides are not always the good guys in this game. In this universe. Oh. Oh, complete finding Shimu contract chain. Ah. Finding Shimu. Um. Yeah. What? Hello? Hello? Hello?
You again? What now?
Which one was it then? Oh, it's House Representative. Hold on. Let's.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
I mean, that's actually kind of interesting that you have like 30 slots and 1500 volume to deposit something.
Welcome. Would you... How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
Something like that.
Welcome. How much Solaris would you like to withdraw?
In case I need some. Oh yeah, because I also need to go to Harko village. And I want to see if yes, anything new.
I calculated you. Before we progress further, tell me, why do you wish to be a Mentat?
I wish to better understand the universe. That's
Perceiving more layers of reality is a worthwhile goal. However, the more strands we pull, the great realization can drive even keen minds mad. Only the dim and ignorant suffer the delusion of understanding reality.
I see. So what's our next step?
I have recorded the blood data from the Atreides deserters as well as my conclusions on this mnemic film. See that Thufir Hawat receives this. He will see its value. He will see...
Oh. Wait. Up? How? Where? Meh. Eh? Meh.
Why is this person speaking with us? Portafoy, would you remove them from my sight? Wait. Portafoy, disregard last order. We must not physically harm the peasants. I can already hear grandmother's lecture in my head. Oof. It appears that now that I am Imperial Planetologist, it is unseemly to harm the paws, even just for fun. Very well, what do you want?
Straight to the point. We got a report for you.
From whom? A fellow planetologist, you say? And you've come from the Academy with a message?
No, Derek is here on Arrakis. He is auditing the Imperial test stations at your request.
Oh, yes. Him. Oh, he's still alive, then. And he sent you with a report?
Yes. Giga wire fields contain the information he has discovered so far.
Yes. Portavoy can take those for further study. And how was Derek? Is he... well?
He's surviving, but barely. Wants to know if he can access the insult research.
Kynes?
Or
The old
Kynes.
planetologist. What does he want with Kynes' work?
Kynes is the one who invited him to Arrakis. Thinks the research might contain some clue as to what.
Oh, I see. I see what he's doing. He's trying to undermine me. He wants proof that Kynes wanted him in this position instead of me. He wants to show the Emperor that he's a better choice for planetologist. Well, it won't happen. Portavoy, destroy those Shigawire reels. And you, return to Derek and inform him that his request is denied.
What?
He will never have access to Kynes' research. Now, be gone from my sight.
Yes. Yes, Louise.
Hello. May I help? I am the assistant manager of the Solution Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward.
Wait, you're the bouncer and wine steward? How did that happen?
Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy got to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh?
You fought for House Atreides?
Si. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Arrakis campaign.
Hey, tell me about the liberation of Ix.
I don't like to speak about Ix, but I will. For Enzo.
Enzo?
My brother. We lose him at the retaking of the Grand Palais. There were two elements in our assault. Gurney Halleck, myself, and the Ixian prince in exile commandeer a suspenser barge and attack the Grand Palais from above. Meanwhile, Swordmaster Idaho, he lead the bulk of the Atreides forces in the main assault on the Palais front gates. Young Enzo was his official messenger boy, and wore the proper tabard to identify him as such, eh?
Well, what does that mean?
Messengers are unarmed. The messenger tabard is meant to identify and protect its wearer from interference on the battlefield, huh? The forms of Canley are clear on this, but the forms were not obeyed that day.
Oh boy.
Standing in their way was Commander Kando Garon and an understrength company of Imperial Sardaukar.
Yeah.
The Bene Sardaukar were outnumbered and had no reason to stay in the fight. Whatever intrigue the Emperor was involved with on Ix had surely been disrupted, if not foiled utterly. But the Sardaukar do not surrender. Nor do they, it turns out, honor the forms of Kanli when they are losing. By all account, and so was caught by a dying Sardaukar and had his head dashed apart against the ground.
Ew.
I got the taste for killing Sardaukar that day. An appetite I will never. The War Master, Gunny Halleck. He led us on a raid against the Baron's secret off-book spice hoard. That one hurt the Baron where it hurt the most. The bottom line. And we all know how extensive the Baron's bottom line is, eh? But the best part was that the Baron could not go crying to the Emperor, because his spice hoard was illegal.
And tell me about the Arrakis campaign.
I'm afraid operational security prevent me from discussing any aspect of the War of Assassin.
Okay. Do you love your Duke?
I do. Of course I do. But Leto Atreides does not seek his vassals' love. Only their loyalty and respect. And that might be why he is so loved. He cares more about doing the right thing than pleasing anyone. The Emperor included.
All right.
A good evening to you. It is evening, isn't it? Oh yes, well, while I do steer the wheel of many massive business ventures, my true skill and calling is in carousing.
Okay. Maybe we need to talk to him later. Oh yeah. Go talk to... what's his name? Every time I go into that bar, it's like... yeah, cantina pops into my head.
I'm afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share with me. I predicted this would happen, though I prayed I was wrong. Let's have it then. Well, bring me a mnemic film, or do not. In fact, I would prefer the latter.
Hmm? Interesting. It didn't really prompt any extras, right?
I calculated you. Did you show my data to Thuf? That does not calculate. I did everything right. My data was impeccable, useful, vital. He's letting emotion taint his logic. Everyone lets emotion corrupt their logic. I do not understand their slavish surrender to the illogical. It defies all reason.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am not pinioned by emotion.
Sure.
You must consider a more extreme stratagem. In the meantime, I owe you training. Above all, the Mentat must be a generalist, not a specialist. Specialists are paralyzed by nitpicking and quibbles over commas. The Mentat generalist brings to decision-making a healthy common sense. They must embrace the broad sweep of what is happening in his universe. Say, there's no mystery about this at the moment. This is what we want now. But it may prove wrong later. But we'll correct that when we come to it. Then let us begin. You continue to be an anomaly of I calculated you returning. I know what we have to do now. I know what drastic measures will lead us to success. I have run the computations day and night. I have gone over. There is a Harkonnen informant kept in an Atreides base. You will go. This is merely the first step in an elaborate plan with phases both myriad and multiform. I will explain the rest when you return. When the great work is complete, it will prove I will be here, working out the rest of...
Oh, boy. Do I have to be worried? Exploration. And crawlers. Carriers. Buggy cutaway. Mark 6. Oh boy. Exploit weakness. Might just as well learn this. Marksman. Oh. There we go. And aren't these the... I think that's okay. Funny, this is like the only two that I haven't unlocked anything in. Maybe soon. boy, so I need the Hunter Seeker for that anyway. You know what? Let's go back. Aga Basin. Aga Basin. 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 Could mean that I don't need these credits anymore.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit, or how much Stellaris would you like to deposit?
Oh, well, actually not all. Now open up again.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ear. The basin is pretty big. I never miss the... Let's move.
Let's go. No map. I need to check. Okay, so I'll fly here. Check out the wreck here, the wreckage here. And then I'll continue up northeast, northwest. For now. Lock and load it.
Who's there?
Boy, heal kids.
There's someone here.
Oh boy.
There's someone here.
I did an F up. Dumbass. Is somebody else here?
Identify yourself. Someone here.
Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to shoot you.
Identify yourself.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, God damn it. Let's hope our topper is still there.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Right. Which one now? Yeah, why not? Bleeding off airspeed. Gain altitude. The brother from another mother. Sorry. Blimey. I've
You've
already
arrived
been
at
here.
Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm stationed in Reimar 30. We at the station have been assigned the task of exploring the viability of numerous...
What? It's now topside? Did it lead up here? Where I need to be? Oh wait, huh? Am I just lost? Or what?
A forceful blow from an inkvine lash marks the target with a permanent beet-colored scar. But that's just the start of it. The inkvine scar never quite heals, nor does the intense pain, which can linger on for many years or even decades. That's what makes the inkvine lash so feared. The presence of an inkvine lash should be enough to break even the most stubborn captive. Too many strokes will leave a victim crippled by pain, and of little value in the slave markets.
It's rather quiet in here. I don't like that. I do recall being here before. Open sesame.
You've arrived at Botanical Testing Station number 76. I'm
You have returned, Offwelder. Then we have a deal. I will teach you. Strange. It felt less like I was training you and more like I was simply knocking the dust off skills and muscle memory that were already there. You have returned, Offwelder. You've already been trained, Offwelder. I have nothing more to show. There are others out there, somewhere. Maybe try Hako, if you can stand the stink of it. Or Arrakis.
Ah, finally a respectable client. You'd not believe the ragged dogs we get in. Now, you're here for some training, are you? I know what is said of the matter. There were once Fremen, and now there are none. After what the Sardaukar did, no one expects to see Fremen anymore. I heard they burned out every known sietch. But what is said, and what is true, are two different things, I think. I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth or you'll find my fist in yours. The Sardaukar are well known for being thorough in matters of killing. What I think is that the Fremen are fierce warriors, and they know the desert best. I cannot help you there. You may find some town Fremen in Harko, but they were domesticated long ago. They bear little resemblance to their desert kin. You can seek them out, but they're as talkative. Harko village. It's a larger settlement near here. When Carthage was obliterated, the Harkonnen shifted operations there while Neo-Carthage is being built. Can be an entertaining place, should you enjoy death. It's a matter of taste. If you take care, you may find what you need there. Anevars is as good a place as any on Arrakis to slake one's thirst. And you'll find the prices in the village a good measure lower than trash. Sardaukar, chum mercs, they're always right where you do not want them. More so now since that prison ship went down.
Oh?
If you ask me, those must have been very valuable prisoners not to simply let the worms swallow them. Stay clear of the patrols. They're not discriminating when it comes to murder. Good for you. You know something that everyone already knows. But who shot it down? That is the question on Fenring's parched lips. And none escaped from what I hear, so while we may suspect, we may never know. I know upon whom they'll place blame. The Fremen outlaws and Tara the Lion. He is a ghost for all occasions. Rogue elements are a politician's most practical expedient. It can only have been one of a small number of actors. But casual allegations breed pointless enemies. On Arrakis, you must choose your foes by intention. So I'll keep my list of suspects to myself. There aren't enough hours in the day. Banditry is rife upon the Erg, and scavengers are a desperate lot. Most are just poor folk like you and me. Cast-offs of the war trying to get by on the margins. But it's tough out there. Most will kill you as soon as look at you because there's no telling if you're friendly or one of those Kirab bastards. They used to have a larger presence on this side of the Arga Basin before they were pushed out. But like a bad infection, that isn't quite cured. They've moved on to corrupt another part of the Arga Basin. They started out that way, I reckon. But then some black-hearted bastard came to the conclusion that it was easier to steal another salvage than to hunt your own. And I suppose the idea caught on. Because before you knew it, the scavenger community was divided between those who scrounged for salvage and those who took it. Kirab just means bandit around here. They're not really an organized group far as I can see. Just a bunch of like-minded bastards that move in packs like the desert dogs they are. As I said, there used to be a bigger problem around here till the slavers pushed them out from the hand of Kadir. Towering rock formation they used for navigation in the ancient past. It's said to resemble our hand, but I don't see it. In a contest for black-hearted bastards, the slavers have the Kirab beat with ease. The Kirab only take your last find. The slavers take your soul and sell it to some puffed-up noble too lazy to wipe his own arse. The whole enterprise is disgusting. That's one topic the Duke and me saw eye to eye. Duke Leto Atreides. Don't insult me by pretending you haven't heard the whisperings that haunt me even in this desolate place. Loose talk. Saying that I did anything other than serve my Duke with honor and integrity. It's true that I was removed from service to the Atreides. And it's true that the charges laid against me were for cowardice. But those who know me know that's impossible. And I have not, nor will I ever dignify the charges with a response. And truth be told, the old Duke Leto, one before this blasted war changed him, would never have questioned that fact. A momentary lapse of judgment in the heat of battle, that's all. Tribunal called it something else. They called it cowardice. Easy for them. Took all of 7 minutes, and half of that was noting who was present. Then the bastards packed up their papers and told each other, good job. But they weren't there. Open combat writes a story only the fighters can read. Your comrades, your brothers. They're the ones between you and death. War is supposed to hold you all in bond to the end. But the thing of it is, you can't trust anyone. Not even your closest mates. For all their talk of loyalty and honor, everyone's out for themselves. That's what...
Hey sis, guess who? Just wanted to let you know I'm still alive. Listen, I stumbled into this group. The Sandflies, they call themselves. Used to be spice workers, but they stuck it to their bosses. They gave me food, shelter, water even, for free. I felt guilty about it. So eventually, I told them about how I was a slave on the run. These guys embraced me and said, "Welcome home." Can you believe that? I know you're probably mad I ran away and left you behind, but I honestly didn't think I would last a week on the run. But now that I found the Sandflies, I think you should meet the crew. My new friends tell me to be welcome. Miss you, sis.
I was kind of hoping that it was a better cover spot, but you don't. They annihilate this shield of mine. Oof. Let this roughly be the last of them. Was I supposed to sneak my way up, or did I just miss entrance point? Oh boy. Damn it. I got too sloppy. Yeah. And a now matter of inventory slots, not this might be getting rough. Or not. just gonna stand there. Boy. Wait, why could I not take that early? Did I just misclick or something? That's interesting. And did I miss a place downstairs for the... key, or will I find it here? Nope.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I know! You said that already. Damn it. Mahon ito pa! I thought it had already passed, but... oh boy. $30 minutes. Oh, you know what?
I did not calculate seeing you today.
I have a report for you.
Correct. I am Andrea Gannon, Mentat, in service to Thufir Hawat and House Atreides. I know of you. I have a detailed file. Let's see what you have there. Why hasn't Anton Tolliver delivered the reports through the usual channels? I see. I calculated this would happen, though not so soon. Anton Tolliver's dilemma is a microcosm of an internal conflict plaguing House Atreides. This war of assassins comes down to two mathematical truths. One, the Atreides cannot win this war while cleaving to their ideals and honor. Two, while they could shed these illusions, I calculate that victory at the cost of their honor and identity would constitute another form of death. The answer, then, becomes obvious. Insulation. Some of us must do the distasteful deeds of spycraft and intrigue, so that others do not. My cold mind gives me a certain distance. I can do what needs to be done and not lose myself. I calculate you to be much the same. We can insulate House Atreides. We can be the stained gloves protecting the hands. It would be something of a promotion. I can take you deeper into this spycraft playfield, into deeper mysteries. Certainly you must be curious. There is also something of a timely element that forces me to make greater haste and have greater need of Simone von Koenig, a devious mentat, my counterpart among House Harkonnen. She is spying on me and my assets. She's making risky maneuvers in Arrakis itself. She could conceivably be behind all of this. It is only a speculated possibility, one of many. She definitely has set her eyes on this strange malady and the events surrounding it. Captain Skorda is clearly involved with the mystery ailment. I've collated the evidence, patterns, and probabilities. They do not add up to a disease.
Oh?
An unknown substance. Something Captain Skorda was involved with. Something contained aboard the Catheria when it crashed. The sandflies have been operating on the shield wall. Collected intel suggests their involvement with Captain Skorda and the wreck of the Catheria. Among other things, the sandflies have experienced the same mysterious deaths that we've seen in Arrakis, just prior to our outbreak here. Originally a labor movement, the brutal grip of the Harkonnens transformed them into something that is part bandit band and part rebel movement. I would like you to raid and investigate a sand. Alacrity is appreciated.
Yay.
I see you have the accreditation needed to view my wares.
Why not? What else are we gonna do with all the credit? Oh! Wow!
Welcome back. What can I show you?
Nope, hold on. Rank 3. The Bene Gesserit.
Something in your body language, and I am Sister Mesa. Not exactly. Nothing I'll elaborate on. Not to you. Not yet. Then perhaps you'll be willing to help me. I'm interested in texts.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. House representative. Oh, but if the servers are going down for an hour and a half, god damn it. Da-da. Or at least that way most of my blood bags are empty. Use me? Oh. uh. And interesting how much you always find of this. Yes. All the stuff. Now let's see. And I mean, I need to learn them anyway to progress my titration. Oh, that's you cover more health. Every time you go up 10. Oi. That's a lot of skill points. 29. A little bit better than what I currently have. Let's see. Wait, did I not? Nope. Hey, that's not what I wanted to do, but... Did I already drop my coins off somewhere, or did I just... do something stupid again? Could have sworn that I still had some coin just now. One more check. I think we still have 10 minutes. Am I losing me mind? I am. Oh wait, of course it first took from the inventory before taking from the cash, the credit card, the bank card. How stupid. Crap. Fabric, no constructor. I wanted to check something. Give me those 10 more minutes. Aha! Oh yeah. Large gate. Huh. Alright everybody, that's gonna be it for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though it's a lot shorter than I actually planned. Or most, well, not even 4 hours, but yeah, as you can see, servers will go offline shortly and it will probably take an hour and a half. So maybe I call it quits early for a change. Get some Z's. Anyway, I hope to see you all tomorrow again for more. Thanks everybody. See you later. Bye.